My friends, what's going on, everyone? My name is Kai. Welcome to my channel. Weekend time for me. Weekend time for me. Um, yes, I'm done my work week. Um, I'm excited. So I was playing some Shining Force, but we're gonna go over to Streets of Rage. I've tried to beat it in the last couple of times. Um, but I haven't had the time to. I've either had to go to work or something's come up, so I haven't been able to beat it. So we're gonna do a run through of Streets of Rage 2, and then after we're going to play Shining Force 2. Yeah. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are well. I'm good. Had a good day at work. Uh, Time went by pretty quick. It's good when you have a lot of stuff to do. Will be Axel. I don't really use a special move too much because like the moves that take away your bam extra life right away. There's an extra life hiding behind the first trash can. Just so you know. I definitely knew that before that happened. I definitely didn't also just find that out. Boom. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. I'm gonna be here for a while. I have tomorrow off, the day after that off. Yeah, I got my 2-day weekend. Okay. Boom. Very satisfying. So, there's absolutely no Christmas decorations in the house, and it makes me sad. I want to get a tree. I have nowhere to put it though. My room is only so big. My friends, good to see you guys. I hope you're well. Oh, I have come up with an amazing candy idea. I've never heard of it before. It's a completely Thai original, and I'm gonna try it out the next time I go to a major grocery store. It's really good. So, I have a cotton candy machine now, right? And I thought, you know what? You have to use a lot of candy to make like a couple bags of cotton candy. Hey Levi, what's up? But if you only use a few candies, you get an alright amount out of it. But I've been thinking about what I can put cotton candy on. Because all you need really is something to catch it with, right? So you could even take a hot dog and like coat it in cotton candy. But what I was thinking was taking a candy apple, like either a caramel candy apple or like the classic, hey guys, it's so good to see you. I'm thinking the classic red candy apple or caramel apple, and then you wrap it in cotton candy. Oh, that would be so good. So the next time I'm at a major grocery store, because at the grocery stores you can buy candy apples. Sometimes. That might only be a Halloween thing. Either way, I'll get this sugar and stuff that I need for it. How's it going? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Okay. Oop. There we go. Kitaro, what's up, my man? What is up? God. There we go. Good to see you, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been thinking about you, and I was on the hunt. I was at Walmart the other day. They didn't have anything in stock, but I'll figure out a way to get it to you. I'll figure out a way. It's gonna be rather well, other than Christmas shopping bankrupting me. Yeah. Yeah. It really depends on what you're getting everybody or how many people you have to shop for, right? Where Dragon's a bitch is fine. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. You have my word. You know what? When I go down to the city, the Walmarts down there are way bigger than they are in my town. So I might be able to find it down there. I had a dream last night that I kept being stalked and attacked by, guess who? Guess who? Reptile from Mortal Kombat. Like, I was in Amsterdam for whatever reason, and I'm running off, and you know who pops out of the sewer? Reptile. And then we get into a Mortal Kombat fight, and then I die in the Mortal Kombat fight, and then um I wake up like in the hospital. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot to do something here. I forgot to do something, or I woke up in the hospital. Go outside the hospital. All of a sudden, I see a sewer grate, and I see the sewer grate open, and I just see Reptile's eyes comes out, attacks me again. It was just endless getting beaten up by Reptile. It was awful. It was a very weird dream. End up right back in the hospital. Get out of the hospital and like walking down the street. It was weird. I like it. I like dreams like that though because they're funny. Like they're scary in the moment because I feel like I'm in them. That was pathetic. Levi, well, 3 kids and a wife, so it adds up, buddy, but I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Oh yeah, I feel ya. I feel you, buddy. I feel ya. I only have, my sister and my dad to get something for, but this year I'm sending out quite a few, packages to, like, friends that I've made through YouTube. So that's nice. Like I liked being in the giving season. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I like it. Oh, also, I found out about this thing. If I do decide to do this, I'm not gonna film it. It's not gonna be content. But I found out about it, and I think it's a really cool thing to do. The Salvation Army, I don't know if they do this in Canada, but apparently if you go to the Salvation Army, they have wish lists from poor kids, and instead of just buying like a random toy, and like giving it to the cops and then it's just random, the kids actually get to like write a little list of things. I think there's like 3 things on the list, and if you can do it, you can like make the kids Christmas. I think that's such a cool thing. It kind of reminds me of the episode of The Simpsons where Bart has to spend Christmas in juvie, and he gets what does he get? He gets like a calendar or something. He gets something ridiculous. All of the bullies are there. Oh, true. Dang it. Okay, so you gotta get a few punches and then the uppercut. You don't want to get the kick though. There we go. I'm not gonna really use the special moves in this game. I find that the risk to reward isn't necessarily worth it. I like how you go to Disney World in this game, and they don't even try to hide it. Come on. Okay. This is what I thought all cities were like when I was young. Just brawls in the street, tough guys that all looked the same. I thought they all looked the same because they were a member of a group. My brain couldn't comprehend that members of a group could be different people. I was like, oh yeah, they all just look the same because they're all in the same group. Like, that makes sense. They're all different people. It's not just a sprite. I like to imagine the life of these people, though. Like, what did they do this morning? They're in really good shape, so they have to have eaten something. I really want to know more info is going to be dropped about Golden Axe and Streets of Rage remake. I didn't know about any of that. I didn't know any of that. But you know how there's a bunch of legacy collections? I think it would be cool if Streets of Rage had a legacy collection. I think that'd be pretty cool. They could fix the difficulty on Streets of Rage 3. Because it's unbelievably hard. Like, even with rewind and stuff and save states, it's a tough game. I like that. Are they gonna bring back, oh, this might be, well, you might know this because of, you like the Famicom. What is the game? It's, Sega wanted it to be part of their, what is it? It's, uh, it's a game. It's a shooting game. Like, you're in a spaceship, but it's a cutesy game. It's like a cute 'em up. And I gotta find this. This is gonna bother me. Give me 1 second. Um, oh no. Of course, it has to be in the last place I look. Ah, here it is. Fantasy Zone. Sorry. No, not Twinbee. Fantasy Zone. It was one of the first Sega games that was ever on a Nintendo game. on a Nintendo system. Fantasy Zone. I like Fantasy Zone. Hard as hell, though. It's very cool. I can only get to, I think, the 4th level, and there's like 8 or 10 levels, and then it just keeps repeating over and over and getting harder and harder. Okay. They have quite a few of those Sega figures, though. Like, when I looked online, it looks like they have, like, all the Street Fighter characters. I think that's pretty cool. Golden Axe. See, I'm not a big figure collector. I like Spawn figures because, I think I just think they're neat, you know? But I'm not really too much of a figure collector. I like more things like small figures. If that makes sense. I like figures that are like hand size. Not like the size of Funko Pops, but not Funko Pops at all. I've never once been interested in those weird looking things. But that kind of size, you know? Yeah, I'm not really a big figure person. However, I want to when I'm in Tokyo again. Something that I've wanted to get into for years that I just have put off, and there's really nothing that come on, Kai, you can do it. There's really nothing that's stopping me, you know what I mean? But for a long time, I've wanted to get into building models. And there's so many cool Gundam models that are in Japan. And what's really nice about that is model kits are unbelievably light, so I can bring back a ton of them, and it's not going to affect the weight of my suitcase that much. I can't wait till I get a proper house so I can get statuses. Oh, statues! That's cool. That's cool. I've seen, like, what do they call, like, the quarter size, where it's, like, the bust. You know, it's, like, this much of you. I think that's cool. You know what I thought would be a funny idea for the channel? You know how you can get, like, a printed stand-up of a person? You know, they use it for advertising and stuff like that. I thought it would be funny to get a print, a full-size, stand-up printed thing of me, but what I would be doing is, like, looking over my shoulder like this, like, with like, confusion on my face, and I could put it right behind me as I'm streaming. So whenever I'm playing, I just am also in the background. Hey, what's going on, Ego? Can't complain as I got to WF8. Oh, work from home. I get it. Sorry. Good, good. I wish I could work from home, but that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. I'm very proud of myself. I got through another week of not having a single day where I had to call in or be late or anything like that. So, my streak is going very well. in the entire time, I've been at my new job, I've only had to take one mental health day, and I'm really proud of myself for that. Because I usually in like a 2 or 3 week period, there'll probably be one time where I'll be like, oh, good lord. But no, it hasn't happened now. God, it hasn't happened since the winter started. Yeah, so maybe a month ago? Maybe a month and a half ago? I'm waiting for my first year, and I'll take a mental health day or two. I hear ya. Well, sometimes for me, I just can't do it. Like, I just can't do it. I just can't face it, you know? Or a series of not being able to face the day. I've been able to greatly improve on that. Like, I think it's happened like 2 or 3 times since I moved here, you know, so that's unbelievably better than what it was. So yeah, my mental health is at a very good position. I've been depressed over the last couple of days, that's why I haven't been streaming as much, but I am here now, and we're gonna have a good time, and thank you all for joining me, guys. My guy had a freaking nightmare happen to me. My PC stopped booting, and I had some debug lights on. Turned out that I had some bent CPU pins. They are way easy to break off trying to straighten. If one breaks off, I would need to buy a whole new motherboard. Oh, goodness! How does a PC just all of a sudden break like that? Did you drop it? Were you moving it and it fell or something? Like, how does it just get damaged like that? I love the idea of walking into a bar and just launching a drop kick at the arcade machine. Give me and then taking the money out of it. Oh, this person's having a lot of fun. We'll let them play for a little bit. Keep an eye out on their names. They're hilarious. Maven. BT. No, not at all. I have no idea what happened, but the only thing that could have happened, it could be it got hit. I just don't remember anything hitting anything. Yeah. Hey, Tommy. That sounds cool, Tommy. That sounds cool. There we go. Good to see everybody. Oops. So guys, I hope, you know what, I hope that you guys like the idea. You guys have all seen Jingle All the Way, right? I'm guessing everybody's seen Jingle All the Way. Put the cookie down now. So when what's his name? Arnie when Arnie goes to the mall, I think it's the Mall of America. I could be wrong on that, but he goes to a big mall, right? And there's this scene where they're handing out the balls for a drawing number to get the doll, and eventually the crowd is just so big that they say fuck it and throw them all up in the air. You guys know the scene that I'm talking about, right? So, that is what the mall looks like that we're going to on Christmas Day. It's become a tradition for me. This will be my 3rd year in a row doing it. Yeah, this will be my 3rd year in a row doing it, and what I love to do is I love to go to the Eaton Centre in Toronto. Huge mall. If you've seen my Toronto vlogs, you've seen that mall before. But it's a huge mall, and they have Canada's largest, like indoor Christmas tree, and it's unbelievably large. You know, it's something to behold. So what I like to do is I like to go to the Eaton Centre on Christmas Eve, and at this point I've already done all of my Christmas shopping. I usually get into the city on like the 21st or 22nd, and then hang out in the city. And then on Christmas Eve, what I'll do is I'll go to the mall and just watch the chaos. Hey, Zero! What's up, buddy? I've just been playing Demons of 8 Asborg. Crazy the Genesis Mega Drive is still getting new games to this day. Oh, is it really? I didn't know that. I know that like the NES was. Is Sega? That's really cool. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to look into that. That sounds really cool. How are you doing? It's really nice to see ya. Really nice to see ya. We're just at Disney World, fighting some people. So, this Christmas will be very different than next Christmas, because next Christmas I will be in Kyoto. Most of my friends in Japan live in Kyoto or Osaka, and Osaka is only a 10-15 minute train ride away from Kyoto. But I'll be able to spend Christmas with some of my friends, and I'll get to see what Christmas in Japan is, you know? So I'm really excited about that. I know about the famous there's a huge tradition in Japan, because they don't have turkeys in Japan. You know, they don't have turkeys in Japan, so when it comes to, I'm sure that they import turkeys. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw a turkey at like a specific meat shop, like a delicatessen. But like at the normal grocery store, you're not gonna find it. And yeah, so what they do is Kentucky Fried Chicken puts out like this holiday bucket where it comes with like a full uncooked chicken, and like you cook it at home in your oven, and it's the whole thing. I'll make a video about it. For sure. But it's very famous, and it's been going on. It's so famous that you have to sign up for it in October. You have to sign up for it you have to sign up and pay for it in October. And it's like $60. But it's like a huge feast. So I'm going to do that. There's an oven at the place that I'm staying at, so I can be able to cook it up. But that's really funny. What I'm going to be in Kyoto like twice while I'm down there. So I'll have to order it the first time that I'm down there, and then on my next trip to Kyoto, send it back. That's very fun. I hope there's a couple things that I'm wondering. I'm thinking, can you just get your passport redone whenever you want? Like, I know it expires and you get a new one when it expires, but if you just want to, if you want, like, for example, when I did my passport, right, here in Canada, you can get a 5-year passport or a 10-year passport, you know? And the only difference is how much you pay for it, you know? I chose to get a 5-year because it was like $250 cheaper. But now I'm fearing that I might get to some of these countries and I might see that there's like, I've seen people get turned away because their passport is valid, but it's expiring in like 6 months, and they say like, oh well, if something happens to you in the country, you know. So I'm thinking that I might just renew my passport. Sending 2 emails for the pictures and me and Spawn in 2 different styles. Oh, okay, cool. I'll check them out. I'll check them out when I'm done my stream, buddy. That's cool. I really enjoy that stuff. I usually don't post stuff or use it for anything, but I like fooling around with AI stuff. Like, whenever my sister sends me photos of her dog, and she sends me photos of her dog nearly every day, I like to, when you're on Facebook, you can use the AI that's built right into Messenger. And I always add, like, kaiju monsters in the background, but subtly. Like, recently, my sister, took the dog down to Toronto to see the Santa Claus Day Parade. Not Santa Claus Day Parade, the Santa Parade. And she brought the dog, so it was his first time, like, downtown in the city. And, there's this really nice picture of him where it's him walking and then the city in the background. And I put a kaiju monster in the background of it. But I wouldn't use AI stuff for my channel. I wouldn't use AI stuff for the channel. All my characters are designed by me, but they're not drawn by me. Like, I have a paid person who does that. Yeah, when I get like all of my characters here, my new character with the Grim Reaper character, I had to pay for that. I'm not gonna just AI generate. So guys, what do you guys got planned tonight? You know what I'm having for dinner tonight? I'm so excited. I haven't had it in quite a long time. Burgers. I I bought like a box of 30 burgers. That was such a good buy. But I haven't had bread for the longest time. But I picked up some up today. I picked up some Diane barbecue sauce. Stuff's so good. Yeah, so after I beat Streets of Rage, I'm gonna take a dinner break, and then Shining Force 2 tonight. Later on tonight, after I beat this, Shining Force 2. I will warn you guys though, I really like to talk a lot during RPGs. Like I like to have like conversations and stuff when we're playing RPGs, because I usually like to grind out a few levels during the fight, you know? So if there's a reoccurring fight that I can trigger, I'll usually do it, oh, I went too far. I'll usually do it like 2 or 3 times until my characters level up. Yeah, so there's a lot of grinding, which means that I don't need to pay too much attention to it, so we can have a good talk about whatever. Unlike with like racing games, where I have to pay attention for like 2.5, 3 minutes at a time. You know what racing game? I have a couple racing games on my Christmas wish list. Beetle Adventure Racing. Beetle Adventure Racing. Or, even more cool would be the Australian exclusive version of that game. That changes the Beetles to these, like, buggy cars that they have in Australia. But I think it's a pretty rare game. Either way, they're the same game, just with different cars. Yeah, I've been video game hunting for a good... since I got sober. Since I got sober, and I was able to, like, do these things again. You know? Not once have I run into Beetle Adventure Racing. How's your hand feeling today? I hope you're feeling better without your cast. It's getting a lot better. It's still, I still can't do like crazy like movement like that, but it's I'm definitely getting more movement now. It doesn't feel great, but it's manageable. I'm not taking any pain medication, so if that means anything to you, you know, like it's not, I don't feel it's painful enough that I need to take something to get rid of it. Unlike when I broke my arm, during the first week that I broke my arm, I did take my pain medication. But now it feels much better. Oh goodness. Oh good. Oh goodness. I was so heartbroken last night. I was so heartbroken. I didn't eat anything yesterday, and I was so hungry. I was planning on eating at work, but we can only really eat at work if it's not busy, right? If it's during a rush, I can't put on a personal order, you know. So I wasn't able to eat at work, and I got home and I was so tired from work that I laid down, and I just went to bed from like 3 p.m. Then I woke up at 8:15, right? A pretty reasonable time to be able to order food, right? Especially from a pizza store. So I'm like, you know what? I don't have any food in the fridge right now. I don't have any buns for my hamburgers. I'm finally gonna treat myself to a pizza. Because I haven't ordered a pizza a single time since I moved here. And they're so delicious. They're so delicious. So I go to call my favorite pizza place because they are one of the few places that you don't need to use like Skip or Uber delivery or go through like a website with a bunch of nonsense. You can just call them, give them your address, they'll come and take it, and you can pay them cash. So I call. They're like the only place that does that in my town. Everybody else, you have to either order online or pay for it before. Yeah, it's awful. Either way, I call them, and the line, nobody picks up, and then I Google, because I have them just saved in my phone, and then I looked on Google, and it says that they closed at 8 p.m. I'm like, what? The fudge? What kind of a pizza place closes at 8 p.m.? So I checked the hours, and apparently on Monday, out of all of the days, they close at 8, and every other day they close at like midnight. I was so pissed because I was really down, and I really didn't want to do anything. But then I had to get the air fryer out and make a chicken breast from frozen, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I would not recommend it. I mean, you can cook from frozen in the air fryer, but defrost it first. Was it snowing in Toronto? Oh, yeah, it's snowing a lot. It's snowing a lot. Tommy, if you, take a look at the shorts that I put out today, I posted a video of what it looked like this morning. It was very beautiful, but you can see on the car there, just how much snow we've gotten recently. Oh, jeez. Alright. Good stuff. Good to see you guys. Oh, I like this background. I call them the Goros. Because they're very much like Goro from Mortal Kombat. At least that's what I think. We got an inch of snow in Elizabethtown, and the city shut down. Are you serious? Just because of an inch? Good lord. Buddy, things to here don't shut down until you reach like the foot. The foot level is when things start to shut down. But like even this year, I've walked through snow that was as tall as my boot, and my boot goes probably, it's a tall boot. It's like a snowboarding boot. Yeah, it's kind of like a snowboarding boot. They're really nice, but they're bulky as hell. I just had to trudge through that, you know? And it's just normal, though. It's just normal. Like, I didn't think to myself, oh, it's gonna be a snow day. You know, it's not. It's not gonna be a snow day. There would have to be a significant storm. Oh, you know what I found out today? My job isn't even in my town. So, when I go to my job, I have to... I told you guys that my walk to work is like an hour and 15 minutes long. And when I walk there, I walk so far away from where I live that I literally enter a new town. Or at least like a new township. That's funny. That is funny. I didn't know that. Because it makes sense, because we have this, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, your town has to end somewhere, you know? So I found out that I don't even work in my town. But that's a funny thing to be able to say to my grandchildren one day. I had to walk through the snow to a different city to do my work. I had to trudge through the snow to a different town. So silly. Then I put an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. They didn't have any white onions because of the war. They only had the big yellow one. So funny. You need to learn rap tunnels. Like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. It sucks. I went to get the mail and I almost fell on my ass. No snow boots. Oh my, be careful out there, Tommy. Be careful out there, Tommy. Oh, good lord. Dang it. There we go. Like how a kickboxing guy comes in. Is he a basketball guy or a kickboxing guy? Oh, he's a kickboxing guy. I get it. I need to watch Scotch Pilgrim. Scotch Pilgrim. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about. It sounds like a teenage coming-of-age film. Like a Disney coming-of-age film. Let me guess, is Scott Pilgrim an outcast? But then, it's up to him to save the world? And gain the respect of all of the people that made fun of him? No, I don't know anything about that franchise. You know what I do want to get more into? I want to get more into the Turks, because I haven't seen any material. Like, I never saw the original 3 Turks movies. I've never seen any media at all, because when I was a kid I wasn't allowed to watch it, and then as an adult I just haven't looked into it, you know? I just haven't gotten into it. But then, playing the Manhattan Project game on the Famicom made me want to play all the other games. I might get that collection, but I'd rather get the games physical on the Super Nintendo when I go back to Japan. But yeah, I want to get more into the Turks. Watch 1 and 2, skip 3. Well, I want to watch them all, even if it's terrible, I can laugh at it. I love terrible films. I really, really don't mind terrible films. I really don't mind it. Okay, it is Pace Buster. You had to pee on your snow boots. Oh no! You know what my cat did near the end of its life? I swear to God, it had a vendetta out for me. But my cat would spit. I had a drum set, right? I used to be a drummer, And the basement was kind of like a studio without the equipment really at the time, because my dad was pretty new to music producing, so his studio wasn't as fleshed out as it is now. But there was, amps set up, and there was a drum set set up, and there was, like, it was a gigging. It was a place for us to gig in the basement and do band practice, not just for my band, but also for my dad's band. We both practiced that. And my cat, near the end of its life, would always go behind my drum set, and I had a pair of shoes that I used for when I played drums, and she would shit them. She would shit in them every single time. But they were kind of like Vans. They were kind of like Vans. They were like slip-on. They were reasonable to clean. But yeah, I would clean them. I would put them back, and then a week later, I'd get mad at her for something, and then she'd go and shit in my shoes. I know the feeling. Thank God. Oh, it's awful. There we go. I think that if this game is gonna put, if this game is gonna put a sword in it, they should just go full on and put in decapitations. What game am I playing? This is called Streets of Rage 2. This is called Streets of Rage 2, buddy. This game is probably on that clone system that you got. If you like this game, I bet you it's on that. I bet you it's on that system that you got. Those systems are full of these older games. All right. Oh, goodness. Okay, come on. It'd be nice if there was, like, just a block button. It'd be nice if you could just hit a quick block. Oh. There we go. Oh, goodness. Why is TMNT 3 hot garbage? Don't say that about the Turks. Don't you dare say something like that. Is Corey Feldman in it? Guys! That's why they watched it. For me. Corey. They were flocking to the theaters all because of me. The Feldog. I got the regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Game Boy on my Switch Lite. Yeah, you got the expansion pack. That's cool. That's cool. There's some great games on there. You know what's a really good game? Ninja Gate. Ninja Gate is a really good game. I should sign back up for that service. I should sign back up for that. I can afford it now. Yeah, I said thank you for reminding me about that. I gotta get the online anyway because I wanna play Mortal Kombat online. That'll be a disaster. If I'm able to win one match during that stream, I will be happy. Oh, come on! Shoot! Oh, consarn it. Oh, God. Oh, you can combo break you? That is unfortunate. No. You've got a German swimming man here. A large German swimming man. How do I know he's German? Trust me. Only a German man would wear that at the swimming bad. The Schwimmbad. Wo bist du? Oh, das Schwimmbad! Lass mich jetzt my Lederhosen and my swim shirt. So silly. Stage 6. I love how in these video games you can just absolutely... You know how strong you would have to be to do these things? Like this? Oh no, no! This game's not realistic at all. Oh, I have an idea that I need some help with. This can be a big group, this can be a big group project. I was thinking about just doing it on my own, but I think that putting it out there and having other people help, I think it could be a really cool thread. So, this is what I've wanted to do for a very long time. We're going to start with the Nintendo 64, but every game for the N64 has a strategy guide. Whether it was made by Nintendo Power, or whether it was made by Prima Games, or even if it was an unauthorized one. Every single game that came out has a strategy guide. So, what I'm looking for are the PDF scans of those magazines. I know there's a ton of them out there. I know that the scans are readily available out there. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to put together like maybe a Google Word document or something that people can just access and have all of the different strategy guides, you know, because I am going for a complete set on my N64, and when I do sell it, or even like when I open up my video game shop, I can include these printouts of these things. You know what I mean? Yes. So, if anybody can help me compile them, I would be very appreciative. Thank you. That's my idea. What I'd like to do in the end is get them all and have them all printed. I know I can't sell them or anything like that. I can't just scan an old book and sell it. However, I can give it away for free. So one cool thing that I'd like to do with my when I open my video game shop is I would like to, for example, when you rent Grand Theft Auto Vice City, right? I'll include a nice printed uh, thing of all of the cheats, for example. Or because it's a retro game shop, it would be cool to be able to have those guides and just give them out. Just give them out. You could say, I'd have to cover my costs for printing, but you could say every order over like $100 comes with guides for the games for free. I think that's kind of a cool idea. I also want to rent stuff. I want to be able to rent stuff because I know that there's a lot of people out there like myself who are streaming online, and a lot of games that are gonna get a lot of attention playing online are very expensive games. You know, obviously you have your free-to-play games that rack up a lot of time, but if you're playing some of the classics, people tune in. I would like to be able to do rentals. I would like to be able to do rentals, so if somebody like myself is a streamer, they can come in, they can rent it for the weekend, even though it's a really expensive game. And you know, the rental price it would reflect the price of the value of it, you know. But they could still rent it for a reasonable amount. I think that'd be cool. Because I think there's a lot of people that maybe just want to experience something, so maybe they'll rent like a system and a few games for like a week or something. I think that's cool. I'm excited. As a matter of fact, I saw a store today that's going out of business, and there's a for sale or for lease sign on the door, and I took a good look at it, and I kept the number, but it's not in a good part of town. I need a place that has a lot of foot traffic. I don't think that I want to do it here. Like, I don't think I want to do it in this town that I live in right now. Rent is really expensive here. Oh, I couldn't beat it? Rent is really expensive here. What I'd like to do is maybe do it in Halifax. But I don't want to get a car. Because a car is such a money pit. Guys, I will be back a bit later. I'm gonna go make myself some dinner. I'm gonna have myself some burgers. When I come back tonight, we're going to play Shining Force 2. Very fun game. Very fun.